Everything that rocks, CJAY 92, 910 with Forbes and Friends. And beautiful day out there. Sunshine, 31 degrees. As a matter of fact, for almost every day right through till the end of Stampede, we should be sitting anywhere around nudging 30 every day. Going to break a lot of records here at the Calgary Stampede. A good friend of mine, Tony Dilawri, who does more than you care to know, has set up the Dilawri Foundation, and they donate a whole bunch of money to help out great causes all the way across Canada, but especially here in Calgary. They committed $7 million to help support Sick Kids, a center for research. They've opened up the Dilawri Simulation Center in Regina. They've set up the special thing here that I did with Don Stevens of XL Radio downstairs to help us out with something. The Bill Brooks Prostate Cancer Fundraiser. Of course, the Ride to Conquer Cancer with Enbridge. All of this stuff falls under that umbrella, and they dedicate themselves to helping people out every single year. He came to me a while back and said, I have an idea. He goes, it's pretty tough for me to get out there and help you in sort of a behind-the-scenes sort of way. But we came up with a good idea where you could go into the any Dilawri store, and if you buy a car, he would donate a portion of the proceeds back to the CJAY Kids Fund. And then you teamed up with the Bank of Montreal BMO, and here you are this morning. Tony, thank you so much.
Well, Gerry, thanks very much for having us in.
And I didn't know that you could do 86 push-ups either.
Actually, I did 100 a year.
Did you do 100 a year?
Straight? No breaks?
No breaks.
I want to see that.
Yeah, not now.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. If you go up there, you see Tony. He has the whole staff there, and they're doing side bets to see if he can actually pull it off.
Well,
and he pulls it off.
Well, that was a competition between one of our young sales guys who sat there and said, you know, you're a little older. I think I can. And we came up with this bet to see who could do the most push-ups, and it was again towards a charity thing and all the rest of it. And so. Yeah, he did 85, so I just needed to beat him by 1, so I did 86.
Never mind the king of cars. You got it covered there.
Yeah.
And BMO, you wanted to hop aboard this too. Let me tell you first of all about one of your employees, Mike. Her name is Alicia Proshna, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with her.
Absolutely.
What a nice lady.
Well, thank you for saying so.
We're sitting in Canmore one day on a deck having a cold beer, and this lady comes over and introduces herself. And Alicia goes, I don't know if you know who I am, but I'm the one that's been sending you the checks, and I had no idea. She'd done an independent thing through every branch that she has worked at to put together money for the CJAY Kids Fund and writes us a check monthly from all the employees at BMO. And the checks keep getting bigger. You guys have fundraisers that you do within the bank, and Alicia spearheaded that whole thing. So I want to thank her very much for that.
Well, thank you so much for saying so, Gerry.
Just an awesome deal. And together, what have you guys brought us today?
Well, last month we sat there, and as you mentioned, we're donating a portion of every proceeds towards you and Don Stevens downstairs, and with Bank of Montreal, we ended up raising $26,521 for Gerry.
That was unbelievable. And then keep in mind too, Don does a bunch of stuff for Kids Cancer Care, which is also near and dear to our heart. He's going to get that same amount of money to help out Kids Cancer Care. So
yeah, but don't tell him, he hasn't heard yet.
Okay. I know for a fact he doesn't listen to the show. He's a little busy right now. But that is, I had no idea we'd be able to raise that much money, and that is a fantastic thing. Well, how did the Bank of Montreal get involved?
You know what, we were, Robert Hayes, our Senior Vice President, was connecting with Tony and immediately jumped on board. Anytime we have the opportunity to partner with the community and help out such a great cause, you mentioned Alicia, it's kind of at the heart of many of our employees' minds and as they say, hearts, and so we were just so happy to get on board.
I had this dream where I was asking for stuff, and I woke up in a blue room, and this lady came over and gave me a big bag of cash.
Thank you for watching your ads, Gerry.
That worked out fantastic.
We're going to put push-ups in those ads soon.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't ask me to do anything. You know what? It really warms my heart when people like the bank and people like Tony get together. And you guys came to us and said, how can I help? And I said, you know what, I'm not so sure, let's sit down. We went for a coffee down the street here and came up with a great idea, which was Tony's, and we managed to put all that money together. That is going to help us out for 26 weeks of helping families. So it's all because of guys like you. Thank you so much.
Well, Gerry, I mean, you do a great job for the community and all that, and Calgary's a great town for giving. And it was the least we could do for somebody as good to the community as yourself.
Well,
so it was our pleasure.
I think that we have a responsibility when you do a job like this to give back to the community, and if I can be a voice for people who really can't get out there and raise the money themselves, that's why I'm here. It's fantastic. Thanks so much, guys.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you.